What's up, Facebook Live and YouTube, where all of my vlogging and April videos are going. Today, I am talking about the 5 things that I include in every workout. That means whether I'm creating my own workout, that means whether I'm creating content, so via DVDs, digital downloads, for a client, for a class I'm teaching, or for even a challenge that I'm giving, hopefully you all. So, and I get asked about this a lot, right? I mean, this is why people go see trainers and they go to fitness classes and they buy content from people and they do challenges because they don't know, and perhaps this is you don't know what to do to make your workout work. That's why it's called a workout, right? So I thought that would be something great that I would share today. Thank you, John, for sharing this broadcast. It's a great reminder for me as well to encourage you all to share this, especially with your fitness friends or want to be fitness friends. Why do I have expertise in this? Well, if you're new to me, my name is Sara Haley, and I have been in the fitness industry for, oh my gosh, almost 20 years now. Pre-kids, I was a Reebok master trainer and trained a ton of celebrities, and now I'm a mom of almost 3. I'm 30 weeks, and I do specialize a lot in pre and post natal because that's who I can relate to most right now. But this information is for everyone. Just wanted to give you a little background on why I feel like I can talk about this. And I'm also doing a vlog every day in April challenge. So the reason that I decided to talk about this today is because I'm actually working on some choreography. So the number one thing that I include in every workout is not going to be what you think. It doesn't actually have to do with movement at all. Guess what it has to do with? It has to do with music. That's why I started this broadcast with some of the music that I am using to motivate me right now to create some material. I feel like music is so important, even if the choice is to not have music, right? I mean, that's a legit choice too, especially if you're doing something that's more mindful, like yoga, although I've taken fantastic yoga classes with music as well. But if you notice, their music always matches the mood that they want to put you in. And I think the same goes for any kind of workouts you're doing. If you are doing a cardio workout, you are going to want what kind of music? Music that pushes you to move quickly. And if I'm strength training, I usually want like something a little bit harder, something a little more gritty that's going to make me want to lift longer or lift more weight. So that's the number one thing. Sometimes I even put on something like the Hamilton musical soundtrack. The Hamilton musical soundtrack. I love starting sometimes my workouts with, what's it called? Shot. My Shot, right? Because it's about like really you putting yourself out there and doing something good, and it's about you, and that's to me what exercise is about. Okay, so there's my music tangent. That's number 1. Number 2. It's not something that you're going to love doing. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm going to hold my number 2. I'm pushing it to number 3. Because if and when I can, I always do this in terms of pre-choreographed workouts. So meaning something I'm planning for a class or for a DVD or YouTube or whatever. I'm talking about more when it's on my own time. If I have time, I love to try to get in 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of the workout that is cardiovascular based. That is going to get your blood flow going. That is going to be probably a little bit even quicker than you think you want to move. So I don't want to just do like a stretch at the beginning of my workout. I want to do something, yes, like jumping jacks, yes, like getting on a treadmill and walking quickly. And I'm not saying go into a full sprint in the first 10 minutes, but getting your body really warm. Might be a no-brainer, but I think a lot of us, when we work on our own, kind of just skip that part, right? So I really think that's a great thing to start thinking about, including if you don't already, is, yeah, take the first 5 to 10 minutes, and it can be a little bit mindless in terms of, you know, not focusing on every single body part, but really just kind of getting your heart rate up and getting entire blood flow to every part of your body that you can. So thinking big movements if you're walking on a treadmill. Now, number 3. So that's where we went. We went music. We went some like gentle cardio to get the blood flow and the heart rate up. Number 3 is mobility. So what does this mean? This means exercises that are going to try to open up and, yes, actively, not stretch and hold, but actively stretch your body. So I always do something that's going to include, you know, shoulders and chest, right? It could just be like a swinging action like this. I always do something that's going to include my back and my hips. Can you see me? Hips. Even if it's just that, right? Always going to be doing something for my butt and my hamstrings, which could just be a squat. I know you guys got a great view here. It's mostly because this is the position that I'm doing my choreography in right now, and I've got it all set up, and I'm going right back to it after this. So getting some good mobility movements. You guys have no idea, the smartest trainers that I know, the smartest instructors I know, how much time they're creative in it, especially if you're taking a class. Most of them are really creative in doing it so that you don't even realize that that's what you're doing, that you're actually just still kind of warming up the body, and it's mobility. It's not your hardcore exercises. If you've ever taken a class and all of a sudden you look up and you're like, oh my gosh, why did we just spend 15 minutes warming up? It's because the instructor was doing a good job. All right, number 4. Now this is whether I'm doing a cardio workout or I'm doing a strength training workout. No matter what, I want my heart rate to go up at some point during that workout. I want my heart rate to change at some point during that workout. So if I'm training cardiovascularly, it's obviously an easy thing to do. I pick a few times and it gets harder to breathe throughout the workout. Or if I'm doing a strength training workout, I also try to make sure, let's say I'm doing a workout where I'm not doing a total body workout, and I'm just doing something where I'm focusing on my chest and back. Even during that, I might add a few like toe taps or jumping jacks in there in the middle somewhere so that my heart rate spikes a little bit. Or I'm lifting heavy enough where it gets that hard to breathe. It's pretty easy for me to do these days at 30 weeks pregnant. In fact, I was doing some cable squat rows today, and as I finished like my last rep, I started laughing at myself, because it felt like it would for me to go and do a sprint. I mean, I was getting breathy. I was getting breathless, on the border of breathless. I don't like going breathless when I'm pregnant, but I was in that area. So to me, that was kind of my cardio for that workout. I didn't feel the need to go do more. So that's number 4. At some point during your workout, raising your heart rate so that it gets a little uncomfortable so that you can feel, you know, confident leaving that workout, that you really pushed yourself to a different level. And then, you know, to balance that out, my number 5 is, even if I am doing a solely cardio-based workout, I like to always include some sort of compound movement where almost every muscle group gets contracted and gets extended. So a perfect example of that, again, you're not going to get a great view on this, but would be like a squat to a press, right? I mean, look at that. I've got extension here, extension of the triceps, got a bicep curl, I've got a press, and I've got an extension and contraction in the legs as well. Something like that, or even something, let's pretend I'm on all fours, I'm going to chair right now, right, where you're doing opposite arm and leg extension there. You're still getting every part of your body activated. So if you're doing a cardio workout, to sometimes end it with something like that is really, really great too, because again, you've gotten almost every joint in your body activated, every muscle group contracted and extended. Just something to think about. That's my number 5. My number 6, I told you this, sorry, this was titled 5 Things I Include in Every Workout. And so this is your bonus. And this is really only when I have time. I would say this happens, I would love if it happened 100% of the time, but in all honesty, it probably happens 50% of the time, is a roll out of your muscles. And this could actually be at the beginning of your workout too. I often do it at the beginning because I know I'm going to have time, like especially if I'm waiting to take a class or something. But using a roller to roll out your legs, I love the stick. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me with the stick before that you can roll out your legs with. You could use a foam roller, or, you know, if you don't have those kind of options, even just a nice stretch at the end to just, you know, make sure that everything is functioning properly, especially if you've pushed yourself really hard that day. All right, so if you missed any of those, go back to the beginning. You can hear about all 5 tips. This is a quick one tonight because I got to get back to some choreography. But I hope that that was helpful to you. I hope that you'll start to include some of those things in your workouts if you don't already. If you do, props to you. In my opinion, you're doing the right thing. When this broadcast ends, by the way, you can subscribe to it, meaning that you'll be notified next time I'm on live. All right, I'm vlogging every day in April, and I will include links in this video to a couple of the things that I talked about. So go back and check so that you can see some of those things in action that I spoke about. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.